Hey, Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your guy, WTF Weekly. We are in the building. You dig back for one more time, Genuine, man. A lot of a lot of drama going down in these YouTube streets, um, comedy streets, rap streets, hip hop streets. It's wilding out here, man. It's ugly, nasty work, man. We're gonna touch on all the topics tonight. You know what I mean? A lot of reactions. You know what I mean? Suge Knight finally called in, from the joint and had something to say about the Tupac chain that Drake bought. We got Young Thug, allegations. I mean Young Thug interrogation, audio has surfaced. Rest in peace to Reggie CARROL. You know what I mean? We got new information on that situation. And also, man, it's a lot of drama back on Fig, man. We ain't seen Smack around in a few days, man. So we're gonna speak on that too. So we got some good content tonight, man. Everybody tap in. Tell me where you're tapping in from. Go tell a friend, man. It's live, man. Yuck Mouth TV, WTF Weekly, man. My co-host gonna tap in soon, man. Network Calico, MJG. Until then, man, y'all go to Versus Comics, USA.com. Get my comic book, man. You know what I mean? The Legend of Yuck Mouth. Go grab that, man. Support the Mizab. You feel me? I got 2 comic books. You feel me? The Legend of Yuck Mouth 1 and the Legend of Yuck Mouth 2. You feel me? Grab those. Part 1 come with a soundtrack. Also, man, in your nearest dispensary, man, go ask for that Yuck Mouth Coolado. You know how we do that. You feel me? And go to smokealotrecords.com, man, and support the mob, man. You know what to do. You feel me? Welcome, everybody. I see everybody tapping in, man. The boy Mike Ascari in the building. I see you, boss, man. West Oakland in this thing. What's up with Mike in this thing, man, huh? I'm going to tap you in a minute, too, my brother. Reporting live from the UAP. You feel me? I see you, Ali, Deep East Oakland, man, to Oklahoma. I see you, boy. Yeah, Goose the Grizzly, the honorable in the building, man. Look at the honorable, boy. I see you, boy. You know what I mean? Neff Buck, I see you, man. You know what I mean? The squad is in this thing, man. Gooch at work. I know you putting it in, boy. I know you getting to that bread, nigga. Work hard for the money. Gooch hard for the money. So hard for the money. Okay. Oh, Lord. I ain't gonna even go there, man. I just thought, woo. Ooh, wee. I ain't about to get too much information out, man. Wowzers. I'm going to say it. I can't clear the sample, but if somebody bring that back, hard for the money, a strip club song, oh my God, who could clear the sample? I can't clear it. I'm independent, with Gazi. If it's big, though, Gazi will get that motherfucker cleared, though. Gazi will get that thing cleared. You feel me? It's a yuck on one already. Hey, Ice man. Ice man be on the boy helmet. No Frank Ocean, no Diddy Bop, man. East Oakland in the building, man. I see you, GSM. You feel me? I see you, Ben Garcia. You feel me? Yeah, man. We just now getting started, man. You know what I mean? Respectfully disrespectful. I see your boy purely activated, dumbass activated. The chat in the building, man. We about to get to the content with no more nonsense, man. Suge Knight has officially, tapped in on the whole Drake fake chain situation. A lot of people, Reggie Wright, Whack 100, they called in to, DJ Fedademics and, basically broke down that, that's a fake chain, you know what I mean? But to hear from the actual CEO, you know what I mean, it is, the actual stamp on it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Coming from Suge Knight mouth, he'll know if that's the real chain or not. So let's hear what Suge Knight got to say about this Drake chain situation. And Drake, if it's fake, you better get your money back, nigga. I mean, I'm talking about a full refund, $99.99. For real though. Shout out to Cola T Reacts, man. Shout out to Cola T Reacts, man. You know what I mean? I'm getting it from his channel. I don't want to get blurred from the other channel where it actually came from. So I go through a second, third party channel to get the content. Cola T, let's go, man. Fair use, man. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's hear what Suge Knight got to say about this chain. Let's go, y'all.
Pac came home. I went to go visit Pac. And when I got Pac out, he came home and we was going somewhere at the time. He said, "Oh, I can tell all your niggas, they all got those death row chains." I'm like, "Shit, I'm gonna make you one." He was like, "Shit, you my big bro. Let me wear yours. That's more important. I don't want a first one. I want to wear the one you got." So my death row chain at the time was full of diamonds on the chain and full of diamonds on the bezel. Pac came home and got that chain. Not after Christmas, not after New Year's. He already had it. And 1,000%, I heard a few people say that there was something wrong on there. One should run on that chain or the charm. Definitely not the chain, but the charm on the back wasn't nothing. And it was one of the best jewelers in California. This guy always come with great diamonds, the best of the gold, the best of all the shit. Now if Drake bought that chain, Drake should go back and keep their drawers up their ass. But
damn, Drake, your chain not even on death row. It's doing a 3 to 5. This dude Drake chain not even on death row. It's doing a 3 to goddamn 5. It's gonna be out in 1 year on good behavior. 25 to life. No, it's not on death row. It's doing a 3 to 5. Probation hearing is coming up soon.
So you see on the back of it, it says "All Eyes on You," 1996. Suge Knight is saying that in 1995, as soon as Pac got on death row, he wanted Suge Knight's chain. He didn't want no new one made. He wanted Suge Knight's chain. So he got that in 95. How does this have "All Eyes on You" 1996? Nasty work, man. Drake, man, don't believe these guys, man. Aki, man. You can't believe Aki, man, selling a motherfucking chopped cheese sandwich in back of the shop, man. Now he got the Tupac joint, man. You can't believe the Aki, B. Word. Let's go. And then he looked too young to be. If this shit was gray, I could believe he was back in the day and actually sold them. But look, he got the fresh. He look like a young. He look young as Drake. Like he look like he in his late 30s, approaching 40. Like, nigga, you got to be in your 50s to have sold that chain to Pac. I'm sorry. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
You over there trying to buy a damn death row chain and come to find out it's a goddamn misdemeanor. This man thought he was doing something. He said, "Let me get the death row chain," and come to find out it's a goddamn misdemeanor. God damn, Drake.
Let me rephrase. Sold it to Suge Knight. My bad. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Drake. God damn, Drake. You got a goddamn 3 to 5. Huh? Out early on good behavior. Good behavior, you could do 1 year. Probation, 2 years. He said that this dude, Tupac, had my chain. I gave Tupac my personal chain when he got out of jail in October, freaking 1995. Not after Christmas, not after New Year's. I gave him my chain, Drake. And here you go, up there posting. And I already knew. As soon as I saw who the dude you was posting the picture with, I already knew you got finessed. Bamboozled.
Hey, and then all bullshit aside, right? Let me get the screen right quick and I'll take it back to bruh. Let's measure this shit out. Kendrick was highly upset about him having Tupac ring, right? I think this was a shot at Kendrick. And then he posted Tupac album cover, All Eyes on Me album cover, just to get back at Kendrick. Now, like I said, Kendrick, if you wanted that ring, my next move was to get the Youth of Asia chain or the Death Row chain. If he got the ring, nigga, it's 2 more things left. That Youth of Asia and that Death Row chain. You better go snatch them both. Okay, this is Reggie. My bad, y'all. I accidentally called Reggie White.
What up, buddy?
Hey, man, what up with it, man? Reggie, man, we talking about this Tupac chain, man. I hope I ain't call you too late to disturb you, my brother.
Oh, no. Just been watching old episodes of Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, about Sons of Anarchy is hella dope, right?
Man, that's where I get my training from.
You're a cold piece of work, my G. So,
Respect.
man, this is Reggie Wright Jr. on the phone live, man. We just played what Suge Knight said. He said that he gave Tupac his chain. Is that true?
Oh yeah. He gave him his chain. He gave everybody the chains while he was free. He left off a few people names that we know he forgot. You know, such as like David Kenner had one, and we all know Daz had a chain and Corrupt, but you know, Suge doesn't name who he cool with at the time, and then when he mad at you, you been erased. But now he gave out Pac his chain. He actually gave them out in like December '95 for Christmas. He started giving them out in around December 1995. As y'all will see, that's the first time y'all will see Pac wearing a chain at that Christmas party with his mother. We posted it on Bomb First. If you look at anything prior to that, you're not gonna see him with a Death Row chain on. Even you know, when they did that little performance at Club 662, he had on that chain with the crown when he was on the stage with Daz and Corrupt and at Club 662, and that was in November of '95. And we all know Pac got out and joined Death Row October '95.
Okay, see. So you giving the real deal Holyfield. So Drake bought a fake.
Well, and no disrespect to Drake, he just got beat. You know, we all get duped. You know, people. I don't know. You know, you can't take an L for that. You know, but Drake just posted a picture. He ain't said nothing, so he could be just trolling us. You know, he did it before with the BMW. Remember?
Oh, so he never bought the BMW neither?
Yeah, that ain't the BMW. That teller that y'all don't listen to Reggie Wright and Bomb First. It's obvious.
Man, I'm tapped in with Bomb First. Matter of fact, everybody on this motherfucking chat, go subscribe to Bomb First, Reggie Wright, John. They doing their thing, man. Salute to you and John, man.
I'll shoot you some pictures of the actual car and where's that. But everybody know that the color of the interior was black. The one that he trolled us with, that was peanut butter.
It was. The interior was black. You're right.
That was peanut butter.
Look.
The one he trolled us with.
And then look, peep this, how I know that you telling the truth about the Death Row chains. I was at the Source Awards in '95. That was summer '95, right?
That was August the 6th, 1995.
That was summer '95, man. And nobody had no Death Row chains on.
Nobody had no chains.
Nobody. Period.
They didn't come until December of '95.
Facts.
Yep.
I was there, man, when it turned up, man. Them New York niggas was hating. They was hating like a motherfucker, man. Snoop got up there and Outkast. Like that's how much drama it was for down south and the East Coast. Like, down south and the West Coast. Like, they was not fucking with us. That's why Outkast went up there and said what they said, and that's why Snoop went up there and Suge said what they said, because it was, man, they was booing the shit out of us, right?
Exactly. They were born like crazy.
Man, they was shitting on us.
Now the best one that I always remember from the Source Awards was, and a lot of people forget about, what Quick this MC8.
Oh, right, man. 8 was right there. I was, man, in the front row. In the front row.
He said, I dedicate this song to my fiance.
No, but the whole cold part, 8 stood up. Like 8 was standing up the whole rap. Like, standing, should have just sat down. 8 stood up like he was gonna go on stage or something. Exactly. Like, yeah, 8 was like, yeah, he was ready to go on stage and shit. But
8 wasn't, 8 had a rider.
Yeah, 8 stood up. He stood up through that whole shit. DJ Quick had a bat in his hand with a fucking rag wrapped around the bat. Am I lying?
Correct.
And then this is when we first learned that Pac was gonna be on Death Row, because they did Stranded on Death Row with all the jail cells there. And they ended it with the last jail cell lit up with the cutout, the life-size cutout of Tupac. And that's when we knew Tupac was coming to Death Row. Am I lying?
And to be honest, the reason why I remember the date August the 6th, because August the 3rd was the date that Suge had just went out with David Kenner. And, I was always with Suge like that. But I didn't go inside. But that's when they found out that he was going to be able to get out on the appeal bond. That's when he found out that he was going to be able to make it happen.
And then you say that you was the one that said you went and got the cardboard cut out. Didn't you tell? Like when y'all got to New York?
Me and Suge, actually Suge. Me and Suge walked to this UPS store or wherever it had delivered because we were at Madison Square Garden all that day, you know, preparing, you know, doing sound check and all of that.
Right.
And Suge and I walked to wherever they had it delivered and picked up the cardboard box and took it back.
Man, that shocked the world, bro. When that cell lit up, I was like, oh shit, Pop covered the death row. It's over. We knew it. From that light up that cell, everybody like, ah. That's when they finally cheered for niggas. Like, oh mamas, right?
Yeah.
They cheered like a
Snoop calmed it down when he got up there and said, y'all ain't got no love for Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Y'all ain't got no love. And then that's when they kind of calmed down.
And the Outkast, when the Outkast, you ain't got no love for the South, like Andre 3000, they was it was sticky in that motherfucker. But man, Reggie, thank you, bro. Thank you for tapping in, man. I didn't mean it.
Man, you know, you always want to. Man, I was waiting on. I had been going to those series at SeaWorld, and I was like, man, I know my boy Yuck Mouth gonna be at one of these shows.
Oh, they've been doing shows at SeaWorld?
Oh man, you gotta check it out. They finished up. It's a radio station. All they're doing all the hit, you know, songs and stuff from the '90s. From, you know, not the big major artists, but people like Edie Pablo did one. Everybody that holds shows in the '90s.
Oh, we gonna be there, bro. Say less, man. We gonna be right there.
Man, it was big.
Who doing that? Bobby D? Is Bobby D doing that? Who doing that?
Radio station that's out there.
Oh, okay. So in the Bay?
No, it was at SeaWorld, the one in San Diego.
San Diego. Okay, yeah. That's light work, man. I'm definitely gonna, we good money, man. But thank you, Reggie, man. You have a good night and a blessed night, my brother. Sorry about disturbing you, my G.
No problem, brother.
Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah. That was Reggie Wright, Dynamite. You know what I mean? You hear from the horse's mouth. I ain't even got to explain shit, man. Reggie Wright said what I was gonna say, but I didn't. You know what I mean? Hey, man, let that man, you know, speak. Yeah, that's a fake, man. We don't need to see nothing else with what my man say. He clowned the shit out of him, man. That shit fake, bro. Period. And the car fake. I didn't know the car that he got was fake too, man. So, man, god damn. I was holding this like, when he said the trolling shit, my question was, do you think you're doing it towards Kendrick? Fuck. I got him off the phone too quick, but yeah, he trolling, man. He did it with the car and he did it with the other shit. So we don't know, man. But it's definitely towards Kendrick. It's definitely towards the West Coast. It's definitely towards the rap game because we hold Pac in the highest, like the top guy. Like he's one of the rap guys in this shit. So it's like disrespect. It's like the AI shit when he did the AI shit on Taylor Made and had the Pac and the Snoop AI. Like, we love Pac, nigga. We love Snoop. Like, you can't do that, my nigga. That's disrespectful. So this is more shit like, you know what I mean? Nana and the boo-boo shit. He like trying to thumb his, you know what I mean, at the West Coast, or thumb it at Kendrick Lamar or whatever. Hey, I got the Death Row chain. Man, come on, bro. Just like he thumbed it at the clips. He like, I got your nigga shit and I'm gonna melt it down. All that stupid shit he said about Pharrell, bought the Pharrell whole collection. Told the clips or told Pusha T he gonna melt it down or whatever. Never melt the shit down. But he's a hip hop collectible. That nigga got a microphone with like Clips autograph on it, and he was rapping on it so much it rubbed off the autograph. So he's a real fan of this shit. So salute to Drake. It's no knock on him being a fan of hip hop. I'm a fan of hip hop too. You know what I mean? So he collecting the collectibles from the legends. You know what I mean? But this one is a fake. You know, just to let them know. And the car was a fake. You dig? And we ain't seen that car since he posted it. So, like Reggie said, we don't even know if the nigga bought the car. Like, motherfucker will go viral just by saying some shit, posting some shit, you know, with a jeweler. Period. How y'all feeling that motherfucker, man? Dragons in the chat, man. Dragons in the chat. Let me know if y'all feeling good tonight, man. I'm definitely feeling good, man. I got a little sippy in me. Yeah, feel me? I'm waiting for my co-host to tap in, man. Where Network Calico at? Where MJG at, man? Yeah, feel me? Goose the Great is at work. I can't tap him, man. You feel me? So we gonna go on to the next shit. We gonna go into the next shit, man. Oh Lord, man. Young Thug, man. I ain't gonna say it, man. I'm gonna let everybody else say it, man. I don't know the particulars on it. I really didn't get to hear the full, you know, the breakdown. Ebony in the building, man. Big salute to Ebony. Brandon, yeah, feel me? Big supporter of Yuck Mouth TV, man. We love you, Ebony, man. You did. I was suspecting you to be up there at the motherfucking West Coast Hip Hop Awards. Ebony, that shit right there in your neighborhood. Where you at? I ain't gonna dox you, but it was up top. You know what I mean? I heard you was up top. You know, I just heard. I don't know where you're located, but big salute to you. Next time we up top, come out with you and your man, you and your family, whatever. We're gonna lay out the red carpet. You always, you know, fuck with us, man. So big salute. See, Seattle, man, we just up out there. See, so we coming back out there. We got a big concert out there, Ebony. So pull up, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hit. I'm gonna get, if you got Shaniqua line, hit Shaniqua. That's like my road manager. Hit Shaniqua, and she gonna connect me with you. And then I get you and your people's tickets for the show. That we got a big show coming to Seattle, big ass show. I think it's us, Bone Thugs. It's a few people, man. Like it's lit. So yeah, what the fuck is the flyer? Let me look. So I'll let you know, Ebony. Let me look at the flyer. I think they posted the flyer already. Let me see if they got it. Let me see. No. Oh, no. They ain't posted a flyer yet. I just got it in my text. But Ebony, it's going to be lit out there. Definitely. I definitely will hook up with you. You know what I mean? Shaniqua, you know what I mean? We'll get the names and we'll definitely put you on the guest list and make sure you and your crew have a great time, man. Appreciate you, man. You always support the mob, support the channel. Yo, we got to give back. You feel me? Straight up. You dig? Oh, boy. But let's get to the Young Doug shit, man. Me, you know, I think personally, like, as far as where I come from before I do this, the code, you know what I mean? The era, you know what I mean, that I come from, man. You know, rats, snitches, they get eliminated, my nigga. No disrespect to anybody out there, no harm on nobody like nowadays, but niggas used to get eliminated. Like when they say that snitches get stitches, that shit was real life. Like niggas, like if you was snitch, nigga, you couldn't even be in the city. Nigga gotta move out of town, go relocate somewhere, or it was ugly for you. So with these nowadays, you know, as far as niggas saying, you know, niggas pointing the ET finger being a snitch, and ain't no consequences, bro. So, you know, it's basically content. He's a snitch, he's a rat, and then run for like a week and then it's gone. Like motherfucker put out some new music that's hot and you forget that you ever called him a snitch. So it really don't stick right now. You know what I mean? So everybody, you know, whatever they saying about this situation, it ain't gonna stick, man. Thug gonna put out some music and be back on top tomorrow. That's what type of game it is right now. It ain't no consequences to, you know, niggas being a snitch or a rat, allegedly. You know what I mean? It's no consequences. So, you know, niggas can do what they do. Like shit. Rainbow Bright, Tekashi, he proved it. That boy came out of jail and was back on top for a hot second. You know, he went back down. Nobody stopped fucking with him. Niggas stopped fucking with him for a minute, but shit. Baddie shit, the biggest red flags. Fuck the biggest red flags. Hold on, man. I know I just put the boy in at the top. Hold on. Oh, boom. Here we go. Man, big shout out to my nigga Nino Brown, man. I'm like, God damn, excuse me, y'all, for having my content all not lined up properly. My bad, y'all. Let's go to Nino Brown channel, man. Y'all fuck with Nino Brown, man. You feel me? That boy like a Jazzy Faye knockoff, man. Let's go, y'all. Feel you.
Around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
But y'all forgot when Young Thug agreed to these same terms and conditions to be released from jail, y'all ain't called him a rat. And his own brother did too. They all took pleas in order to be released on 15 years probation. But then Young Thug got out and called Gunna a snitch and tried to ruin his street image and his music career. And y'all ran with whatever way I'm saying. And all these.
And let me, a disclaimer, I don't like none of this reporting. I don't even like reporting on shit like this at all, period. But we got to run with the content. The nigga Young Thug became content. The motherfucking interrogation room interview leaked. Now you content, my brother. And he done came out defending this shit. So we got to report on it, man. We a news channel, man. This is a hip-hop news channel, man. Let's go. What the fuck weekly? Let's go. Yada.
These rappers and podcast ass niggas sided with Young Thug in attempts to label Gunna a Sammy the Bull. What? And they made Young Thug look like a John Gotti. Well, Gunna ain't a rat. It's the opposite way around. What? Young Thug is definitely the biggest snitch in Atlanta right now, and I got the footage. He was caught in 4K doing the same thing that he said Gunna did. The police had.
All right, and another disclaimer. What this nigga is saying is not what I'm saying. I'm just reporting on the content and reacting on it. What this man has to say about Young Thug and Gunna, that's his thoughts. Hey, man, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck because it really don't have no consequences nowadays. This is out of my league. So it's for, I think when anything that happens, when a nigga put, you know what I mean, the snitch coat on you or the rat coat on you, that has to be handled with the neighborhood and the niggas that's in the case. If they don't discipline the situation, then what the fuck are we gonna do? You feel me? So that's how I feel about the shit. Anytime somebody talk about niggas paperwork, you know, niggas ratting and snitching, man, that's on that neighborhood and that city to deal with that first. You know, before any YouTuber, any nigga on any social media platforms have anything to say, if the hood ain't got shit to say and then ain't disciplined the nigga, what the fuck can we do? You gonna complain on the internet? Oh man, he a snitch, but the hood ain't did nothing about it. So what can we do? You feel me? So I'm on that level. If a nigga ain't did nothing in the hood about it, what the fuck we talking about? You feel me? Straight up, because that pertains to their hood or they function and they politics. If a nigga got the snitch coat on his back, I'm just saying. It ain't got shit to do with no YouTuber. It ain't got shit to do with no nigga on IG, Clubhouse, none of that. That shit got to do with the hood politics. And if the hood ain't dealing with that shit, then what the fuck are we to say on these social media platforms? I'm just saying. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
And Young Thug in the interrogation room for over 2 hours. And Young Thug told them people everything he knew. I mean, everything. He even made them order him food and goddamn cigarette and the goddamn blunt, the goddamn talk. And he got mad with them because they put mayonnaise on him. Young Thug, the same one y'all call Big Slime, Wham, whatever he is, goddamn, shot up in front of them people's face and told on Pee Wee Roscoe, told like he shot up Lil Wayne tour, but he ain't had nothing to do with it. He commit all kind of crime, break the law every day.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking, y'all shot at this nigga to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe, but I don't know. I ain't finna.
Then he started going off on Birdman, saying Birdman and how he owed Lil Wayne.
Shout out to Roscoe, Pee Wee Roscoe. You know what I mean? I met that guy. You know what I mean? I functioned with him, fucking with BMF. He used to hang with BMF thoroughly. He was a young nigga. He was like in his teenage, like 14, 15. Young nigga, you know what I mean? He was a young nigga that was in the club with us, popping bottles. You know what I mean? Roscoe, you feel me? Little Roscoe, you know, BMF. I met him through the BMF card. You know what I mean? And shit. Next thing I hear, you know, what y'all heard about the tour bus situation. But why would Young Thug bring that up and dry snitch on the shit? The boy already went to jail, did 10 years for the shit, but he put the stamp on it like a mail, like a fucking postal mailed letter. He put the real stamp on it like a letter, my nigga. Like, let's not do all that, Jack. I don't agree with that, Young Thug. You got great music, but I ain't fucking with that, Jack. Let's go. Fair use.
Ain't all this money, something about $30 million he owed Lil Wayne, and he was trying to figure out why Lil Wayne crying about that money if you ain't owe him no money.
I was like, just putting pressure on Bird, like, why the fuck Wayne won't come to the studio with you? You know what I'm saying? And then Bird was like, I just gave him a song, like, said like that. And Bird had got it, then Wayne did.
Damn. I thought y'all be in the same. I thought y'all be in the same like studio at the same.
Hell no. This nigga will never come to the studio, but
this nigga Young Thug, whoever the investigators was, they convinced them that they were fans because they talking about songs and shit. This is the biggest thing I caught from the interrogation room. Like, yeah, man, I really didn't feel you. I think you could have did a better single. This one, like, man, this one on that song, man, I like the one. Like, they are really fucking fans, and he feeling comfortable, and that's how they disarmed this nigga. Like, let's talk about music. Let's let you talk about all this music shit. You know what I mean? Let's say, hey, man, I like that song, man. What was this song saying, man? It was really the whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, man, I never knew that, man, but I love the song, man. He was... Am I lying or what, man? Niggas in the chat, man. Do these interrogation niggas sound like some real diehard? Vlad had crueler interrogation room interviews and this shit. Like, these niggas was pure fanboys, it sound like. And he thought, like, oh, okay, they fans. I could just talk my shit and get up out of this shit. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Chat, thumbs up if it sounds like they fans. Thumbs down if it sounds like this is a proper interrogation, my nigga. Because it sounds like these niggas fanboys. They know what nigga music. 42 fake? Okay, cool. Let's get it.
But come to find out, it was never because of me, it was because of Bird.
That's crazy.
I always was thinking like I think his Bird fucking with me too hard, and then he don't like it because you know Birdman always been with him. Birdman always like been on him before. So I'm like, is he seeing that Birdman fucking with me too hard? So he's like, if he don't like me, but that's what I was thinking. It's not that. It was this motherfucker paid him. He don't turn in 3 or 4 albums. He ain't got paid for the album. You don't got $7 million bonus, but
whatever he going through or getting interrogated for, what the fuck do Birdman and Lil Wayne got to do with it? Like, he just offering up any. This is nasty work. I'm sorry, bro. This is nasty, my nigga. Hey, man, nigga owe 3 albums and Bird ain't pay him. Like, what the fuck do that got to do with why you getting arrested for, my nigga? This is wild. I don't know, man. If it's interrogation, the nigga just backstage on an interview, I don't know what this is, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
you see, I don't want money for that. And then,
That's ruthless, man. That's ruthless.
man, I just be looking like, bro, what the fuck, bro? I don't even get to that. I don't even let it get to that point. So when you go 30, 40 million, no millions. It's not no 30, no thousand, 1 million. You owe the man 30 million. What the fuck are you doing? You broke? You not gonna pay him? And it's crazy. That nigga told me. And then it's because he always says his son, I ain't gonna give a lie. I ain't gonna give a lie. And act like
So is he trying to put them boys on Bird? Like, god damn. Like, what is, I ain't gonna even say the word. Y'all filling the lines. I don't want to put in no new crazy shit because y'all YouTube and internet investigators would take that and run with it. So I ain't gonna say the word, but Lord, is he trying to line the Bird up? What happened to that boy? What you trying to do to my nigga, man? Come on, man. This nigga, I ain't gonna go there. Salute the Young Thug, man. Salute to the A, man. Y'all handle y'all candle, my nigga. But I got jokes. I can't say the jokes because I'm in the industry and I respect niggas' craft. Lord, y'all, motherfucking committee, y'all know what to do, man. The jokes is coming. The fuck?
Wayne, like he hate Birdman. Wayne, I don't see the video. Like, fuck Birdman. He a bitch. Fuck. I'm not Cash Money. I'm only Young Money. But Birdman always just, but he don't never be in the club. Bird don't talk in the club. He always like, man, be around here be like, because he raised him like, I'm sorry, that's just a trick, man. But he always said it was about the album. Don't be like, man, that nigga crazy about the music. He just want to drop his fucking album. I'm telling him that Buzzy, he got him bring me a single. before he dropped the album. That's what he was reading up in us. But it wasn't that. He owed it for the album. He didn't pay him. And then Wayne didn't never tell nobody till he came out with the little mixtape. And on the mixtape, he said, it's like, oh, no problem, no problem. I just want my money.
This is called What the Fuck Weekly, right? What the fuck this got to do with your case? Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. It's What the Fuck Weekly. This is a what the fuck moment in the middle of the content. We got to point out the what the fuck moments, man. This is a what the fuck moment, bruh. What the fuck this got to do with your case? Unless you're trying to throw the hot potato on another nigga lap, trying to point the ET finger, go home, lit up ET finger. Like, what the fuck, man? Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Like, what are we doing with the ET finger right now, boy? Like, what this got to do with your case? Sorry about that. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Hit them like buttons, man. Get them likes up too, man. Fuck with the mob, man. Get them likes up, man. Let's go.
Oh, that was
Lil Wayne song.
yeah.
Coco. He made it.
Yeah, Coco. Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah.
He made it. You seen on internet? When he just performed my those my him.
No. Where was that at?
Hip hop
He
lives
just
in
club.
ATL.
Somebody told him it.
I'm saying where? You know.
It's on Baller. Yeah.
No, which club, man? Which club?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It said Wayne. He said Wayne hit Drink Stroll that while performing Coco. I'm like, huh? Maybe it's just somebody who they know or somebody who bird them know. Then somebody throw the drink on stage. He was
right. Somebody in the chat said this is old before the Rico case. So hold on. I know this ain't when the nigga was getting pulled over with the little, little weed and little Percocets, whatever, lean, whatever he's getting pulled over with. And he said all this shit. You just made it worse, my nigga. You just made it 1,000 times worse, my nigga. He just on the lean Percocet pull over allegedly. I don't know what he got pulled over for. On whatever he got pulled over for, he offered this information. You just made this shit worse. He wasn't even. This ain't even a Rico. This is. Oh shit, Lord! Oh my God! This is just the pullovers, man. When the niggas just get pulled over with tree and shit and lean. Oh my God! This is more diabolical. I thought this was the Rico. This is the pre-Rico. Oh Lord! Y'all about to make me cry tonight, man. Please stop making me laugh. This is nasty work, man. And the words of the mayor, man, over there at Showface News. This is crazy, man. Oh my Lord. Schneegel said it definitely was before the Rico. Okay, man. I ain't know. I thought this was part of the Rico. This now is way more crazy. I thought he was trying to fight his way out of bag. Like this nigga. Oh man, let's go, man. So is this an interrogation room or him just like, barbershop talking with somebody that's, I don't know, man. This is wild, man. Let's go. Fair use.
And you got to keep in mind, this around the same time when they was calling Young Thug the new Lil Wayne. They say that was Birdman, new Lil Wayne, because they were rolling out like that. So people were assuming that Young Thug had issues with Lil Wayne, but according to his 2-hour interrogation snitch confession, this is my confession, he had no personal issues with Lil Wayne. And it seems that Pee Wee Roscoe just targeted Lil Wayne tour bus on his own merit. Because according to Young Thug testimony, he didn't order that hit. Now all y'all be picky, choosy, Susie about who y'all label real and fake and who rats and snakes. But where I come from, money don't make you real. Young Thug sat right in them people's faces.
Ah, that's what they saying. Allegedly that he R-worded on Pee Wee Roscoe. Okay. Got it. But was that included? I don't know, man. I don't know the particulars, man. Somebody fill in the blanks in the chat. So, that's what the Pee Wee Roscoe, and that's why he was talking about Wayne and Baby, because this all got to do with Pee Wee Roscoe with the tour bus situation. Okay, got it. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Told him everything he knew, then got out and tried to paint Gunna as a snitch to get a lead on the situation. So when this footage came out here, he'll be far ahead of the game and got his money. His plan worked. Cause y'all really put police next to Gunna every chance y'all got. Young Thug went in that goddamn penitentiary and got fat. Voice don't sound the same. He don't look the same. He don't stay, can't even perform no more. But he know in the back of his mind what he did so he could duck that time. He the real snitch. When Young Thug got out, y'all made him look like the street.
I'm going to tell you right now. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Ain't nobody from my cloth. It's going to take like niggas that's 50, 48, 45, 40. You know what I mean? Them type niggas that really take a case for a nigga. These young niggas ain't taking no case for no one. Period. They trying to come home. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Snitch, the motherfucking abbreviation. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Period. End the story. So, hey, it's no consequences. So why not? Shit. If I was in these niggas' area, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna throw myself out there like that. No way. If I was in these young niggas' era, I would be raised by my dad and real solid niggas from my era that's gonna teach me this shit ain't cool. So no, I wouldn't if I was these niggas' age. Period. I just have to, take it on the, you know what I mean? Program out. You feel me? With a lot of money on my
Jesus
book.
Christ, man. And the truth is, Thug ain't only a rat. He a big slimy snake too. Never trust a man in a goddamn dress that's using a light-skinned singer as a decoy when he was just outside crossing legs with Lil Uzi's skirt. I ain't never trust Young Thug. I knew it was something fishy about Young Thug. I knew he wasn't built like that, man. Ain't no real nigga built like that. That man like men, man. I'm telling you, only men that trying to get back here out here to other men talk like that in front of the police like that, man. Hey, that's what's going on nowadays. Y'all better stop painting Gunna as this nigga. Y'all just got the 4K foot. This is real live public records. You go look it up. They just put it across my desk. I did the research. I had to bring it to you first. Now y'all got to stop playing with Gunna name like that. The man make better music than Young Thug. The man done got out here, got their weight training better than Young Thug. The man gonna outlast Young Thug, and he.
Yeah, Gunna came like everybody was putting the big snitch and the big coat on, big snitch and rat coat on Gunna. That boy came out, went straight to the top. I shouldn't even name Rainbow when giving him examples. The example should be Gunna. He came out and went straight to the top. His new album is beating their ass. That nigga got some fly shit right now. Period, man. That nigga, I think this album is just better. The one that he came out of jail with was phenomenal. He hushed every nigga that said he was a rat with that music, my nigga. And that's a good thing about a musician, man. You could put out some good music, man, and niggas forget everything, But niggas on the street, if you a street nigga, niggas ain't forgetting. It's a difference. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
He gonna outsell Young Thug because he's just better than Young Thug. The man just got a better mind than Young Thug. That's the real Atlanta Lil Wayne if you really want to know the truth. Gunna the truth, man. I got to put respect. I got to take back anything that I ever said negative on Gunna because really and truly, he just did what they did. He took a plea that they took to get 15. All of them got the same amount of time. 15 years probation.
Nah, Bobo. You can't say that. Two wrongs don't make it right. You can't call one a snitch and say one, you salute the other. You got to call them both a snitch. If they both snitches, they both snitches, allegedly. You can't say, hey, man, I roll with Gunna, man. Hey, and then Young Thug the snitch. You can't reverse the Uno card, bro. If they both got the same snitch Uno card, allegedly, they both snitches. You can't say, I roll with Gunna because he got better music, man. He got good music, man. So you just forget everything? Got it. It's a different era, my nigga. It's a different era. Fair use. It's allegedly, fair use.
Because the state is sitting back doing a Birdman hair rub, waiting on them to violate so they could get them 15 years. They don't care about them getting out here doing the music. They know that you're going to violate. Just like Boston Richard just got out. They know you're going to violate because you're going to go back to the same crew. You're going to go back and do the same shit you used to do. And that's a violation and a termination. And now they got you in a sticky situation. And they going to make you tail just like they made Young Thug snitch. But y'all comment below. Do y'all think?
Oh, my Lord. It's hard to take Nino Brown serious, boy. He's a pure character that stay in character mode, man. You know what I mean? Funny as shit. I'm definitely tapped in with his content. Salute to Nino Brown. Y'all subscribe to his shit, man. Do y'all think that Young Thug is a S word or a rat word or whatever the word is, snitch or rat, from the old school interrogation before the RICO? man. That's not. Hey, that ain't for me to say. You know, all I can say is salute Young Thug, dope ass artist. All I can say is salute Gunna, dope ass artist. I'm gonna leave it there, man. Y'all fill in the blanks, man. I'm the OG. I'm Unc. You know, I'm just gonna give great advice. Unc gotta stay in Unc place, man. I gotta just get great advice, Dynamite. You feel me? Straight up. But Nino, you can't say one is one and you said both did both. Like, okay. That's kind of wild. You feel me? We got breaking news on the Reggie Carroll case. You feel me? Let's get to what Corey got to say, though. Let's see what Corey got to say about it right quick. Salute to Corey Holcomb and the whole 5150 squad, Craig Fax, Darlene, OG Darlene Ortiz, you feel me? Shout out to the world famous Coin Academy, you know what I mean? The whole mob, man. You know how we do this shit. Shout out to Di Lancey on the slaps when they do their freestyles, you feel me? Shout out to Abe. Abe always in the building, Unseen TV. You feel me? The whole mob. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
It's set. Let's get right to it.
Oh, big shout out to Forgotten Kings TV, man. Y'all salute for the content, man. Let's go.
A guy who was once on my show, stand-up comedian Reggie Carroll, was murdered out there. I believe it was Mississippi, from what we hear. Mississippi, close to Memphis. I don't know all the details. I think some facts have been put out there. Some facts have been put out there, from what I understand.
Location.
Yeah, the location. I don't know what happened to my nigga, man. That's why I'm not saying nothing, because I have to be wise and not speculate too much. But I will tell you this. Reggie Carroll was no joke. That's why he was used as a comedian and security. And I'm just saying, like, Reggie Carroll, he just like any motherfucker. Sometimes you be in a situation where shit ain't going right. And if I know Reggie, he's going to check what ain't going right. That's what I know about that nigga. Whether he alone with some motherfuckers, I done seen the nigga get into it with motherfucking him. That's how we bonded. When he beat up the security guard down there at the Laugh Factory, the nigga was bigger than Reggie and everything. But when Reggie hit that nigga, I thought he was finna fall, but he didn't.
He dog walked that dude.
And I grabbed Reggie. And you know what happened when you grab Reggie? What happened? You in danger, ain't you?
Yeah, Reggie. Yeah,
you in danger. Reggie is like, if you ever had a pit bull, you know what Reggie is. But I grabbed him and he looked at me like I was crazy. But at that time, I felt like I was still that nigga. So I was like, nigga, come on. And he thought, yeah, okay.
Fair use, man. Salute to Forgotten Kings, man. Salute to the 5150 show, man. Corey Holcomb himself, man. Giving memories, you know what I mean, to Reggie Carroll, you know what I mean. You know, rumors around the campfire, that boy with all the shit. So, you know what I mean, from all the comedians, man. And then big shout out to Scruncho, man. Big condolences to Scruncho, man. You know, he had did something on Forgotten Kings, did an interview. I wanted to post it or play it, but it's so choppy, you know what I mean? He got bad frequency where he at. He was in the Matrix. So you'll hear some and then it'll blank out, then you hear some. So it's hella choppy, but you know, that was his guy, you know what I mean? Like they was Batman or Robin or, you know, whatever, Avengers, like, hey, they was them boys, you know what I mean? Period. And they would, niggas that slide niggas, you know what I mean? Period. No Frank Ocean, no Diddy Bob, but I'm talking about really, you know, put hands on niggas if they get out of pocket, man. So definitely enforcer type comedians, you know what I mean? Everything fun and games until you become a lame. You get slid on your shit, you feel me? So let's go, fair use. And big condolences to everybody, man. Big condolences to the family. Again, big rest in peace to Reggie Carroll. I mean, comedy world lost a real one, man. Let's go, man. Let's hear what Corey got to say. Let's go, fair use.
And we walked to the car and we drove around for about 30 minutes laughing and joking about the shit. Yeah. And then say to me, boy, you saved me that day, dog. I'm glad you grabbed me like you did.
Mm-mm.
Oh, what does that sound? Okay, anyway. You ever had to grab Reggie?
I'd have been in a few situations with Reggie, man.
Wait, now your height, what is he size-wise compared, just to give people
Reggie ain't no big dude. Reggie about 5'9".
He's just strong? Is he just
he's just strong. He just a dog as far as like his mentality. He just a dog. I mean, in a good way. Like he, you know what I'm saying? But man, I've seen Reggie. Reggie was the type of guy where he don't start nothing, he finish it. So I've seen him in situations where people have been disrespectful and he warned them like, hey, I'm not the guy you can do that with. In his way, and then people, their ego take over. Don't give a fuck who you are.
This is my real shit. Cause see, my nigga, he passed, R.I.P. And I speak from honesty and love. He didn't like hoe ass niggas. No. If he smelt pussy on you, he probably say something to you about being a pussy.
Yeah, immediately.
Am I wrong with that?
No, immediately. Wasn't no lag in it. As soon as you figured out what you was.
If you came in the circle and you had bitch on you, this is how he proved you a bitch. Because when he walked up on niggas, they didn't do nothing.
No.
And some of them niggas bigger than him. But they didn't do nothing because they know who that nigga was. We say that to say this. He got ambushed, yo. Oh, I know that. He wasn't on his shit because he probably was in familiar surroundings. That's how you got him, whoever got him. You know what I'm saying? What it say?
Jessica White says first time she saw Reggie was on this show.
When I brought my nigga on the show.
Yep. Oh, we'll have to play that.
Yeah, this cold, man.
I thought about playing the shit back, but I don't even want no clout from this. I'm just speaking on it because it's in the air in the comedy community. Yeah. And I want to say to all of the comedians, everything you say, you got to stand behind it, though. We don't know everything that happened, but I know this. And I'm bold enough to say this, no matter where I'm at. Reggie was a wild boy. Cat is a wild boy. Something happened where Reggie didn't make it home. And if I got Craig on the road with me and something happened to him on the road, I'm going to make sure his people know what happened. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to make sure, man, look, man, we was out there and bam. Because that's how I am able to keep my head up and walk the streets knowing, look, nigga, I ain't got no motherfucking sucker shit going on in my past where I got to be always watching and all that shit. If I'm with Craig and Craig get into it with some niggas, I got to get into it with them niggas. Really, I'm going to try to calm it down. You get what I'm saying? But if we out somewhere together, I got to make sure you straight. You out with me, nigga. Right. I don't know what's happening with all this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know what happened out there in Mississippi. I don't know why they say his body was moved. I don't know why. A lot of things. Yeah. But the stuff that makes sense to me, I'm going to hold my peace. Because I believe everything is going to come out. I am blown away. Yeah. I don't know what to say. And you are you the fickle ass consumer crowd. You don't know. You don't know. So what you think you know, stop acting like you know something. Because you don't know. We in the streets with these. That's like me telling you about your motherfucking kids or family member that you grow up around. You know better than me. We around these guys. Man, look. My nigga Reggie wasn't no joke. And he was a wild boy. And like I said this before. And I didn't mean to start no shit. And I ain't trying to start no shit now. Cat crazy to the motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know is that looked like it was gonna clash from the beginning. You ain't finna get Reggie to fold. He gonna be cool for a minute. Oh man. Well, ain't that how you talk?
Yeah.
When did it happen?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace. Our condolences to his family.
Rest in peace. Our condolences to his family. I'm on my way to Baltimore this weekend. Well, I know if he wasn't on tour, he'd been right there. He'd been right there. If Reggie know you and fuck with you, he gonna be right there. Hey, what's up, yo?
Pop up right on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Big rest in peace to Reggie Carroll, man. I got some more information, but my co-host in the building, man. MJG, what's happening with the boss, man?
What it do to the chats? Everybody shout out to Yup. What the fuck week we back again. Shanique in the business. She's in the chat with the wrenches, giving the business. You know what I mean? Ebony, where is Calico? Where Network? Where's Micah Scarby?
Mike Scarry right here, man. I'm about to tap in right on in, man. You boy, you threw the perfect alley oop, man. Mike Scarry, man. What's up with my brother, man?
I'm definitely in the building. I had a mandatory pull up and I saw the battle line get through out, man. I'll be out to tap in.
You know, we got Blurt, man. Or how weak Imondo, man. Got the little strike Imondo from some shit from 2008, man. Trying to get this bitch monetized, man. And they scraped it. You know, they had to go you know what I mean? Put the magnifying glass over I got over 1,000 videos. So they went over all that. And they caught one little boo bop and gave me a strike. But other than that, man, I should be good, man. I should be straight. You know what I mean? By next year, because once you get a strike, it's like you're starting all over, man. So by next year, first quarter, I should be monetized if I keep this shit right. You feel me?
For sure.
So that's the AI, man. Hitting these motherfuckers, hitting all.
That's all I gotta do too is get my viewer hours up, and I'll be able to get monetized on this motherfucker too. That's about the only thing I'm lacking right now. Is viewer hours.
Yeah. And I was I did a deal with some other people, and I was relying on them to do it, and they, you know, dropped the ball. So I just started doing the shit myself. So here we go with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But how you feel about the content so far? What y'all think, man? You got Suge Knight, you know what I mean, confirming that it was a fake death row chain. You got Reggie Wright on the call in, you know, live and direct. Reggie Wright is, you know, called that boy, and he said that was fake. Super fucking fake. And we went to the Young Thug situation, you know what I mean? And everybody's saying that's prior to the Rico case, but the little interrogation room shit where he dry, you know, y'all fill in the blanks, but you know, with the Pee Wee Roscoe situation, you know what I mean? The Young Money bus and all that. And yeah, we just played the Reggie Carroll situation. So what y'all feel about the content so far? What y'all want to land on or talk about? No Frank Ocean, no Diddy Bop.
It's always good content, but this is quick shit. You can't snitch on something they already knew. He already did the time for what he did for the bus. You know what I mean? It sounds like to me he just in there doing a bunch of small talk, which probably won in the case. You feel me? Like they in there fanboying. You know what I'm saying? So that's why all that, you know what I mean? Like they need to look up the real definition of snitching, man. And if he did snitch, he told that ain't YSL his game. He told on himself. Didn't nobody do no time. He told on himself. They basically said, "Hey, is this cup blue? Yeah, it's blue. It's blue. I said it was red. It's blue. It's blue as a motherfucker. Let him out." Just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and plus it's a different culture. I ain't condoning it. However you look at it, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because we from a whole different timeline, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which it ain't even got to be that long. You know what I'm saying? And if it was that easy, and I ain't even saying this about Big Hump Mike, he'd have been out. You know what I'm saying? And that lets you know how 10 toes he is. And as far as the death row chain, we batting 1,000. Yeah, we did the eye test once again. Fakery. We knew that was fake, man. Talk your shit, Mike.
Well, I start reverse order. You know, for one, common sense kind of told me that whatever it was, without even seeing the motherfucker, that it was fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying though. I mean, we talking about Pac here, man. I mean, it was a lot of shit that transpired after he died. But Fendi went to war on a war path for Pac in this shit, in his likeness. I don't know. People saying it's a state they're selling shit, but I doubt that they'll sell a motherfucker the real anything of Pac's and get that up. I just can't believe it. I would have to see that. Can't nobody just tell me that and I will believe it. I would have to see that to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it's whatever that chain is, man. Well, I don't give a fuck that we Drake. Like, who the fuck is Drake? I can see if Jay-Z or somebody was asking for this motherfucker, but he ain't on that level. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just saying, like, dude famous but not powerful, man. You know what I mean? There's a difference. If he was powerful, man, he wouldn't be shaking the United States. He'd be inside this motherfucker moving around, doing this biggest one. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the hate. They got a lot of foreign artists in the United States doing their shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't get along with everybody in this motherfucker. I'm just saying, like, common sense told me, man, like this nigga I play, but I don't know. You know, when we talk about the snitch culture, man, you know, if we go back in history, you know, it derived from us pretty much mimicking the Costa Nostra type, you know what I'm saying, characteristics, man. You know what I mean? And so we talk about what's snitching and what's not, you know. I mean, the purpose is to keep your mouth closed. I mean, you know, see, y'all can attest. I mean, niggas will knock you down just for you showing that you might have the tendency to tell. Niggas do test on a nigga. Whatever your first reaction is truly you, nigga. If you show a police like brutality, you out of you on an island by yourself, nigga. Just for demonstrating that you might tell, nigga.
But look,
You know what I'm saying?
it's so look, it's so serious. Like where you at, right? Where they put them at when they got that on their back, when they got the rat coat or the snitch coat on their back, they piece them up. They don't put them on the yard, right?
I mean, they will put a nigga on the yard and see if a nigga can slip through the cracks. 'Cause, I mean, there's times where niggas do slip through the cracks. You know what I mean? But eventually somebody gonna find out. I mean, if niggas checking paperwork, you know what I mean? Like within my circle,
Paperwork party. It's paperwork party. As soon as you hit the yard. As soon as you hit the yard, it's paperwork party. So how would niggas want to know about
for the politicians, yeah. But you got some civilians. I'm not saying, I'm just giving to you raw and uncut, bro. There's some civilian factors in here who don't check paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying all the politicians do. You know what I'm saying? That everybody that's a part of a function, like, well, most of us, you know what I mean? We're definitely checking paperwork when they pull up, without question. No doubt about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, but a nigga like that, no, he ain't, no. Of his notoriety, no, he ain't nobody here. I'm saying out here, ain't nobody hearing that. Ain't nobody hearing that he told on some dead niggas. The fact is, you told it. Well, I mean, it wasn't honor, nigga. You gotta treat your niggas the same nigga in death as you treat them in life. I mean, that's the old murder code. Death before dishonor, nigga. Like he demonstrated that he would get that he would do that. He was supposed to keep his mouth closed. Ain't that what these niggas? I bet you I can find a few of his rap songs where he talk about being quiet in the interrogation room. I bet I can go on some Young Thug shit and he's saying somewhere in some old songs or something, nigga, I ain't no telling this, that, and the third. And look, you turn around and you look at that tape and see a contradiction, man. Most rappers talk about
go ahead, finish up.
I'm saying most rappers talk about not snitching. No snitching. I ain't talking to the police and none of that, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Then you turn around and you see some of these niggas doing the very thing that they say not to do and they would tell somebody else not to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's say he kept his mouth closed. He told the police, fuck y'all, I ain't got nothing to talk about. He stood on that right. He would be, if it was anybody else in his circle would have been came out, the dude give kind of interrogation he gave nigga, he be saying bad shit about him, bro. So you gotta hold that nigga to that same standard. I land on that.
I was about to ask y'all both a question, man. What's the difference between what he just did with them people that was interrogating him between a Vlad interview and a no jumper interview? What's the difference? Because that sounds like an interview when a nigga talking about, hey man, you know, man, when I was with Wayne, man, you know, baby was fucking him over, man, and you know, woo woo woo, shut up the motherfucking tour bus, man, and woo 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 woo. It sounds like a Vlad interview or a no jumper interview. Am I lying?
That's why I said a bunch of small talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
Like
they
a no
asking him
jumper, a Vlad interview, the basic Vlad interview where niggas telling intimate details about street shit. A basic no jumper, orange jumper interview where niggas telling intimate details about rap street shit or politics street shit. You feel me? Gang street shit, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? That's
And
what it
this,
felt like to me.
and
And it
he
felt
just
like no interrogation. I hear like, nigga, where the weapon at? Where the drug at? Where at 10 o'clock? Where was you at? It was a nigga like a Vlad interview. That's what it felt like to me.
fanboy to me, like that. Like so, what's it like being with Baby and Lil Wayne? Like, why are you talking about that record?
It was a full blown
Sound like an
conversation, man.
interview because them
It was
niggas
a
was
full blown.
fanboys on top of that. So
That
yeah,
was a
it felt
full
like an
blown
interview.
conversation, man. That was a full blown conversation between niggas.
Right. He talking industry dumb shit to me. Like to me, that's how I looked at it. If I was their chief, I'd have been like, "What are y'all doing? Do y'all work for the police or the magazine? What the fuck?" Asking him about Lil Wayne and Baby and what the fuck's going on. We know about old boy and what he did with the Bucks. The hell y'all doing? Get to the meat and the potatoes.
Right. Right.
Frank Drebin, that was Frank Drebin and
Oh yeah, he right. He ain't lying,
gun,
though.
nigga, they shit.
He ain't
That's
lying.
why he won. You know what I mean? But they sweated him out. And his lawyers told him, man, we can beat this on TV. Lawyers don't do that. Lawyers ain't supposed to say we can beat the case. They can't guarantee it. They was on TV like we got them by the look. We guarantee. You know what I mean? That's why they was so mad. But they put the pressure on. You know, they sweated him out. They ain't had nothing on him like that. You know what I mean? Like just what I said earlier. They made him say, "This cup is blue, ain't it?" Yeah. You want to get out? You said you miss your kids. What color is that cup, young thuggery?
Right, but
You know, feel me? Like, man, but you know, it's the culture right now. Yep.
now look, I got some more content to play about Reggie Carroll. This is when the detectives and the police is reporting on it. So let's get back to that before we end this Reggie Carroll content. You know, I played Holcomb. So as of now, the detectives have, you know, did a conference and, you know, letting people know the actual details or, you know, what they know right now as of what pertains to Reggie Carroll's tragic death. Through the hype, hip hop hype. I gotta put this on turbo because they might blurb me. These motherfuckers, man, they be doing the blurb Eante. I probably get blurred on. Yeah, it's definitely gonna get a blurb. I'll put a little speed up on it.
Yeah, man, we got
being here.
Oh man, look. Definitely put the speedy mondo on it. Let's go, y'all. Fair
I
use.
want to appreciate South Haven Police Department, specifically Chief Kern and members of his team who are here today as well. We're here today to talk about the shooting death of Reggie Carroll. I understand in the last 7 days, there's been a lot of questions and public inquiry and obvious interest for a number of reasons. Most notably, it's the loss of life, and obviously we feel for the family and those that are left mourning. Mr. Carroll was well loved by many, and so obviously this is a hard time for people, and people want answers. And so unfortunately, at this stage, there's only so much we can share. I'll share with you what I think I can. Basically, like I said, there's a call for service related to a shooting incident on Burton Lane here in South Haven. It was last Wednesday, round about 6:30. That kind of time frame, anyways. Police arrived on scene very quickly. When they got there, there were two people. You had Traynell Williams and Reggie Carroll. So we have our shooter and our victim. They were both there. The police immediately kind of quartered them off to where they could make room to give aid or make life-saving attempts for Mr. Carroll. Quite frankly, at that point, he'd already received multiple wounds. But as a matter of course, the police did every reasonable effort to try to help. Mr. Carroll was transported to the hospital where they could continue to try to help. At some point in the process, Mr. Carroll succumbed to those injuries. While that was going on, the investigation began. They did everything that you would ordinarily expect in an investigation to, take pictures, gather evidence, talked to people that may have knowledge of anything related to this. And ultimately, they developed Traynell Williams as a suspect. They believe through their diligent and thorough efforts that probable cause existed for an arrest warrant. An arrest warrant was signed by a judge, and Mr. Williams was taken into custody same night. I do want to.
Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, y'all. You hear the detective giving details of how they arrived on the scene, what they did to, to try to bring Bruh back to life. You know what I mean? All the procedures and whatnot. So he gonna go into detail about actually what happened. So let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Dispel a few, I don't know, rumors that may be going around. This was an incident between two roommates that knew each other. One of them is from California. One of them is from Maryland. This is not an indication that there's a problem in that community or neighborhood. This is not indicative of a violent crime issue in our city. It's just an isolated event that's limited to those two people involved. I know, I don't want to gratuitously name drop, but based on their jobs as and their professions in the comedy world, they obviously run in the same circles with the same comedians. I want it to be clear that there's never been any reason before or now to believe that any of those comedians or organizations, business organizations, were involved in any way in what happened. This was a residence where only the shooter and the victim lived. This was not a resident of any other comedian or person. And, we've determined this is a very isolated thing. And so it is, when you have two people in a house and one of them loses their life and the other gets taken into custody by the police, there's not going to be much sharing of information about what happened right away, because you have one body in the hospital, one body at the police station, and neither of them have the ability to communicate to the outside world what happened. So other interested people that knew them, families, friends, business associates, probably didn't even know that Mr. Carroll was deceased until well after the fact, and they certainly were not present or involved. So with that, as I mentioned, I am joined by Chief Kern.
Okay, so we got it. Basically, they saying, none of the other comedians that was on tour had nothing to do with this incident. This was between two roommates. And, the worst situation, it came out to the worst outcome, So once again, big rest in peace to Reggie Carroll. This is deep and this is real touching. Like I said, man, the comedy world lost a real one, lost a real dope ass comedian and a real solid nigga in the game, man. So yeah, shit get deep, man. The rabbit hole get deep. But with people throwing cat name up in there, do you think that the detective or whoever that was on the thing was really like looking out for cat? That's what it sounded like to allegedly. It sounded like he was really looking out for companies and comedians to make sure they wouldn't get no backlash from what happened. That's what it sounded like to me.
I mean, they the police. If they was there, they know what happened. Like, and I ain't saying that to be no asshole or nothing, you know what I mean? But
they know exactly what happened.
Right. They can't. So and I know people was mad. That's why I said last night, and I just said it real kind of. I was like, well, not last night, the other night. Like, can't blame everybody, man. And it was a comedian. I ain't gonna say his name. Dude went on a rant talking bad about Cat. You know what I'm saying? And then like, see. People don't know. Cat can't say nothing until the investigation is over. He can't say what this happened. This woo, woo, woo. We don't even know if Cat was there.
And that's basically what the detective said. The other comedians that was on the tour wasn't there. This is a dispute between two roommates that lived in that lived at that location. So,
and from what Corey was saying and what everybody's saying, you know what I mean. Both of them is about that life. And Yuck, you know that, and I ain't talking bad about Reggie or nothing like that. I watched the little
No, that ain't nothing bad to talk about. Like
you know what I'm
that's a
saying?
known fact that he a slider nigga. Like no Frank
Yeah.
Ocean, man. He slide niggas on their wallet if they get out of pocket. Other than that, he a cool motherfucker. But you get
Straight
out of
up.
pocket, out of line, you gonna get disciplined. Period. Straight up.
And you know,
Him or Scruncho. You got
right.
him or Scruncho in the building. They ain't taking no bullshit, man. At all.
And motherfuckers know that. Motherfuckers gonna react the same way. So other dude ain't about that life either. You know what I'm saying? And he know that. You know what I mean? And what I read at the time, he was with a shotgun. You feel me?
Yeah, the comedian that you talking about, you know, big condolences to him too, man. What's my man name, man? God damn, man. That comedian, right? He's like that was one of his close friends too. So he's emotional, you know, he's letting his emotions take over, you know, saying sue me and stuff like that and point fingers at other people, you know, not knowing, you know, the full details. Or I don't know if it's some inside shit that he allegedly know. I don't know, but people is hurt, you know. So I take that as an emotional rant. Him being hurt that his homeboy died on a Cat Williams tour, nigga. This show tour, nigga. So you know, I'm on you. You feel me? That's how I feel that, you know, the shit was. You know what I mean? Like if one of your home, like let's say a hype man or a DJ going tour with the Loonies, and the DJ get killed, who you gonna be looking for to have the answer or to make a response? Or it's gonna be a nigga from the Loonies, like, bro, like, okay, rest in peace, condolences. Like you gonna expect some type of word, some type of, you know what I mean, something from the actual person they on tour with. And I think that's where the emotions come from with old boy, you know, like, bruh, Cat, like you could at least say something. You know what I mean? Like we got some from Red Grant, we got some from goddamn oh shit, man. What's Grant? What's Auntie name, man? Monique, man. We got something from Monique, man. So everybody wait for what Cat gotta say, you know. So bro was more leaning on that, you know.
Yeah, I think he spoke to the family. I know he did that. And I ain't saying it, but I'm just saying, like, I know Cat probably did that people don't know. But
That nigga name is Billy Sorrell. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, I knew it was Billy something. I didn't want to say his whole name. I knew it.
Billy Sorrell. Shout out to Billy Sorrell. Dope ass comedian, legendary comedian himself, man. Straight from H-Town, man. Salute to Billy, man. But that's who I was talking about. Billy, he had a real emotional rant, and you gotta understand that, like, you know, like that's your peoples. You feel me? You want answers. Like, nigga, blood was on your tour, nigga. What's happening? Like, you feel me? So
yeah,
I think that's where it's coming from. You feel me?
Yeah, right.
I certainly think that he can definitely make life. It's a situation where he can easily make life better for himself by just, you know, like, you know, to your point, just being more vocal. I mean, it'll cost him nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? Show some kind of, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like it's almost like he being guarded, like he guarding
No,
himself and being
it's been
protective on
over a
something.
week. It's been over a week. People got arrested. Like, let's like, come on, man. Like the funeral about to happen, my nigga. Like, when you gonna say something, you know?
And then too, like, we don't know. Like I said, Cat probably spoke to dude's family, and Cat probably fucked
that
up.
part.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and people is just like they ain't even thinking about his feelings. Like, it's probably what they think. You know what I mean? And it's not monetary with him. You know what I mean? Right now, he don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Shaniqua said he'll speak when he want to speak because he hurting.
Yeah,
you know?
hell yeah. That's what I'm getting
Like,
at.
we don't like that's the elephant in the room. We don't even know how Cat going through it right now. That's his homie too.
Yeah.
Everybody acting like Reggie Carroll was they homie in the comedian game, the comedy game, and also was Cat homie for Cat to have him on tour with him. So we don't know the emotion. So condolences to Cat Williams and his family and his crew. You know that was close to Reggie. So we don't know what he going through or what he dealing with this shit. So Nobody ever
Everybody
put the
breathe
foot on the
differently.
other foot. Yeah, everybody
Right.
like, oh, we're Cat. Like Cat going through it too, nigga. He mourning too, just like
Yeah.
all the other comedians. Mad as fuck, you know.
Yeah, that's why I
Everything.
didn't speak on it, man, because I didn't even know if it was at the where they had a show at, or then it was some property. Then I seen another little clip. It was at a house. You know what I mean? So no, man. And then I'm already knowing, like, if Cat caught watching Corey, Cat said, Corey Holcomb said Cat caught him the day before, and he got on the plane and got there, or whatever, something like that. From what? No, that was for Gary King, whatever. You know what I mean? So,
Nah, he was already on the tour.
oh, he was. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they had took a break. They had like a week or two break, and they was all just chilling in Mississippi on the break.
Well, you know what I mean. So that before all that, everybody like Cat needs to say something. Cat, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's Cat's tour. Cat's bodyguards, Cat's buddy. You know what I mean? They talking about all this moving the body and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? See how the internet will get shit fucked up, and then like what y'all want Cat to say? You know what I mean? What Cat is not gonna say what y'all want him to. Then if he say that, he ain't gonna be shit. Y'all want answers. Y'all want street answers. Y'all not gonna get them, especially when the police just stood up there and just said what he said. No, and I know people won't answer. This is for the internet. You know what I mean? And yeah, people speak out of emotion, and they might not even believe what the police say, because just like you led off with, man, they protecting Cat. Cat still can't say nothing. His lawyer's gonna tell him don't say nothing. And this is 9 days later. So if and here's another thing. If everybody really gave a shit, they'd have been on this shit 8 days ago.
They've been on it when it happened. It's a damn near a week later, bro. And the
Yeah, I'm
police
talking
finally
about
come out.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
who's on it now. I'm talking about who's on it now that really, you know, I ain't talking about Bill. I'm talking about like how, you know, how we getting it and the internet and the content people, whatever, you know what I'm saying, trying to implicate Cat, you know what I mean, with little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. And there's people that really care about that dude too. You know what I mean? Like a lot. And not
Yeah.
and yeah, a lot. Even Cat.
But
And people forgetting about Cat.
I feel like RKTV. He said they slandered Cat name. Like you can't just throw Cat as a with an M on his belt. You know what I mean? That's a lot of shit to throw on his belt. Like even Cat could be wild, but to throw a murder on his belt, that's crazy. You feel me? So that was out of pocket, I think. You know what I mean? Cat, what happened? Oh, did you have something to do with you wild? He wild.
Right.
Like, come on,
Right.
that's hella
Right.
out of pocket, man. I don't like that. Like, if it was Eddie Murphy, like y'all wouldn't do Eddie Murphy like that. I think niggas got personal shit against Cat, as far as the comedians. Like, they don't like how Cat like went to the top, went to the bottom, and came back to the top. They don't like the rebrand of Cat right now. He beating their ass. So it's a lot of comedians that got envious. I think they envious. You know what I mean? For them to say that type of shit. You know what I mean? To me, just from an outsider looking in, Cat is
No, I
beating
agree.
niggas, man.
I
He
agree
giving
with
a
you.
lot of comedians opportunities, and you
Yeah,
know he
that-
ain't. You know, Lord forbid, but if this would have happened on Dave Chappelle, watch, they wouldn't have did Dave Chappelle like that. Dave, where you at? Dave, I think you had something to do with it. They wouldn't have did that. So I think it's just the hatred they got for Cat, for them to even throw him under the bus like that.
Chappelle would have said some funny shit and made niggas forget about it.
Knowing that somebody got arrested for the crime and it wasn't Cat. You know what I mean? Now, if it was Cat, now you could talk your shit. But if it wasn't Cat and somebody else got arrested for it, like, you know, come on, bro.
Hey,
you throwing that man name under the bus on some shit that could get a nigga life in jail. That ain't cool.
And he talking about suing his company. And then he said Rico. That's when I knew he was emotional. I said, boy, he
said Cat Williams gonna get a Rico. And the police clearly said no comedians got nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do with it. And guess what? If it was, that would have been breaking news 15
That's how I
minutes
know.
after the police.
Billy was just hella emotional, man. And you're gonna be like that when you lose a homie, man. Like, you know, boys in the hood, man. Them niggas spent the block. Like the other nigga hopped out the car. Like, you know, when you lose a homie, it's super emotional. You ready to spin, nigga. Like, so if him doing a post and ranting, it's his, you know, version of spinning, and he spent the block. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but you know,
that's the new spin in the block, man. Hitting the net and talking shit.
But it also sounded like he had some shit he was waiting to say too.
That's the inner hate, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of inner hate came out with that. You could have asked some questions like, "Hey, why you ain't talking?" Hey, whoop de whoop. Then we start talking about all this, like the other behind the scenes shit that nobody alleged behind the scenes. We don't know if it's true or false, but alleged behind the scenes shit that he start, you know, just exposing allegedly. Like that ain't cool, man. Like what that got to do with the homeboy? You know, resting in peace, man. Like all that, you know, like they ain't got personal shit. That ain't got nothing to do with it, you know. So, you know, Billy, I think, like I said, Billy was emotional and was hurt. That's how I take it, you know. And he just let the gloves off on everything, like fuck everybody, and sue me if you don't like it. That's how he felt.
And you know what though? I think what you know what really happened. That's gonna get found out through the comedy family. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna surface. You know what I mean? Like that. You get what I'm talking about? Like
it's surface with the goddamn officer right there at the podium telling you what happened.
Yeah, I'm talking about like when Cat. You know what I'm saying? Like when it ain't up in everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna come out. He want to know what the internet want to know. He went left with this shit, really. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was like, yeah, he too emotional. Like,
well, this is one of the points that I agree with Billy. Like he said that Cat's supposed to be the prophet. He exposing everything that happened. Why he ain't talking about something that happened in his camp? You feel me? You want to expose? Hey, Diddy, I told Diddy I can't come to the party. He kept. Nah, you want to expose everybody, but when something happens with you, you're silent as a church mouth. So I agree with that with Billy. Like he should be speaking like he spoke with every other event that came down when he was interviewed. This is some shit that happened, you know, on your watch.
But
You know
yeah, but what he was talking about on the interview already happened. This shit just happened. He can't say
nah,
nothing.
Diddy didn't get arrested
No,
with that interview. That right after that, Diddy got arrested.
But he just said
Like, you
everybody
gotta
that's
tell
doing
Diddy
dirt.
now. You gotta tell Diddy now. I'm not
Everybody
coming to
that's
the
doing
party,
dirt,
Diddy.
he just said they gonna get theirs. You know what I mean?
I
That
turned
was
down
it.
$150 million because I wouldn't do the parties. Like, come on, my nigga. That nigga was exposing niggas all types of shit, man. So now, you know, I feel like Billy. Like, if you expose the niggas and like, you know, this happened on your watch, you know, with your guys, especially one of your guys that you know that you put on tour with you. That's your homeboy. But hey, you know, he'll talk when he need to talk because, like Shaniqua said, he hurting. You know, everybody, the whole comedy community is hurting. It's like when a rapper died, the rap community is hurting too. So, you know, you gotta let niggas mourn. You know what I mean?
What if he wasn't there? What if he don't know? He just know his both his guy got killed and his guy killed him. We don't even know if Cat was there.
Right. But still,
So
this has
what is he
been
gonna know? He know what we know.
this has been over a week. And both of his guys, one of his guys is in jail, one of his guys is dead. So he definitely knows. But I give it the Shaniqua pass. He mourning. Just like every other comedian. Just like niggas is flashing, bruh. Like niggas is man, listen, man. Niggas is they flashing, man. Period. All the comedians that's real close to bruh, they going crazy on the internet. You know what I mean? Like you know, really going bad on niggas, especially Cat. They going super bad on Cat. So you know.
You know, it's fucked up for both of them, you know, for especially for Reggie and you know, Cat. I you know, I ain't taking up for I don't but he didn't do nothing. So but I don't know like it's legal shit like he I don't know what they want him to do. His hands is tied. You know what I mean? Like it's what's expected, but it's what he can't do nothing. Like he can't do nothing, like not until
Even if he speak, it ain't gonna change the outcome.
Right. They got the dude that did it. Cat didn't do it. So Cat can't get sued. Cat can't get nothing. That's it. But that's what it seemed like. That's what people want. Something gotta happen to somebody. Well, it's about to be. They got him.
That's one of the things I didn't like about the Billy Sorrell shit. Like, sue them niggas, sue everybody, man. Get a hold of them. Like, he was like, yeah, family, I don't give up. Like, he was going bad. And it's gonna come with a lawsuit, a wrongful death, all that. But it's gonna come with all that, regardless of if he said it or not. Somebody's gonna sue. The family gonna want some type of bread and retribution for what's going down. And it comes in the form of money. So they definitely gonna yeah.
You know how generous Cat is.
Hey, you don't have to pay us $1 million too, you know.
Hey, he ain't. but that's just out of him being a friend though. Like just for you know what I mean, for his guy. That's what I'm talking
Nah,
about.
they sue him. He coming off 4 to 5 million easily.
I don't even think they would have to. I don't
Nah,
even
Cat generous. He gonna slide him a million right on the
man,
strength.
that's what I'm saying, Young. I don't want to keep cutting you off because we know the shit Cat did. He can be an asshole.
No, Cat is super generous. We hear all the stories when all the comedians, niggas that ain't even comedians say, man, Cat just threw me some money, nigga, when I was going through it. Nigga, he just knew I was going through it and fuck with me. So rappers got stories about Cats, athletes, comedians, like Cat and blessed niggas when they was going through it, man. So he's very fucking generous, man.
Yeah.
Super. So we ain't gonna say that, man. So definitely, man, he definitely gonna figure out some type of, some type of monetary, payment for them to get,
And that's what Billy should have been talking about if Cat wasn't gonna do nothing. If Cat was there, and some felonious bullshit happened, you know what I'm talking about? His rent would be 1,000 without the emotion. You know what I mean? But some of that shit, man, and the finger point too to everybody, a lot of people, you know what I mean? So when Cat gonna talk, when he gonna talk? He right now, even if it's legal, what? How many days it is? Like, is it a time limit? You know what I mean? People die, don't say nothing for years. And man, you ain't said nothing yet, man. What's up? You know what I mean? And I don't care how mad people get. This Cat. You know what I mean? Nobody got nothing to lose but Cat. Dude lost his life. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't lessening that. I'm talking about what these people want from Cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll do 5 interviews, and everybody want him. They're asking the same question, 7 different ways. That's all they want. What happened? The first time he said it's not gonna be enough. That police that stood right there ain't gonna be enough. We want to hear it from Cat, and then if he say it, then he ain't tell it all. You know what I mean? So he got a lot on his head right now. You know what I'm talking about? Still going on with the tour, still having to talk. You know what I mean? Like, how he gonna address that when he get on stage? Like, it's a lot of shit. And everybody, guess what? With me saying all that, yuck, and I'm being funny now, motherfuckers like, fuck all that. Where's Cat? We want to know all that. You know what I mean? They ain't thinking about that. You know what I mean? It's like the facts ain't facts. The facts ain't facting. Where's Cat?
That's the elephant in the room. That's the question. You know what I mean? That's $1 million question. Survey says, you know what I mean, that the price is right, all that shit, right? Wheel of Fortune, everything. Let's get to the next content. We can go on and on, man. But before we get into the next content, big rest in peace of Reggie CARROL. Condolences to all the comedians that, he touched in life, worked with, you know what I mean, ran it up with, you know what I mean, did his 1-2 step with, family members, you know what I mean, everybody, man. Like, salute to everybody. That you lost a real one, man. You feel me? Straight up, man. I met him at the Improv, man. Coming out that motherfucker. He was out there with his beanie on, doing his 1-2 step. I saluted him because I seen him on Corey's show. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh yeah, you the dog, man, period. And that's like, I think it's right after we, all that shit was going down with them and TK. I seen him like later, like a year later or something after that. But big salute to him, man. You know what I mean? Big salute, big rest in peace. But let's get into this drama, man. How y'all feel about this, man? We ain't seen Smack back on Fig in a minute, man. There's drama in back on Fig land, man. Smack done disappeared. I don't know, him and T-Rail going through something. Do y'all think this is the end of back on Fig? Let me play the content first, man, because they say Smack is about to sue all types of shit, man.
Uh-oh.
This is nasty work, man. Salute to Back on Fig. Salute to the Fig community. Salute to the community, man. All them guys over there, man. They doing their thing, man. Black content creators. I think they the top black content creators out here on the West Coast, as far as the youngsters. You know what I mean? Doing hip hop.
Academics. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Fedademics. Loving this right here. And then speaking of Fed, oh, good. Why you say that, right? Let's lay out the blueprint, right? This is from the outsider looking in, man. This drama didn't happen until he had that, interaction with Fedademics or Whackademics, right? When they was out there in Turks.
Exactly.
He seen that boy, he took the shot of the Don Julio, he got back home and his homeboys was going bad on him. You feel me? They was going ape shit on him, no Frank Ocean, but they was shitting on him. You feel me? Oh, nigga, you turned down, nigga, you woo woo, you drunk the nigga battle, ha, nana, and the boo boo. So it went from that to him, segging back, he going bad on his niggas or whatever. They going back and forth to where they start getting real personal about financial shit. And he start talking about, he had millions since he was with Tiger and, Last King clothing line and this, that, and the third, and start talking about niggas' shoes. And he just went crazy, like on some financial shit. That was the first one, like, oh, okay. So this is, I'm still lining it up, but me just seeing that, I'm like, this is the energy you should have had towards Fedademics. Why are you going bad on your guys when you should have went bad on a guy that was going on bad on you, saying that you guys ain't even worth watching, you guys do low numbers, this, that, and the third, you ain't a factor, you nigga, whoop, 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 you Adam 22 kids or whatever, like sperm or whatever the fuck he was saying, all types of dish shit. He was going bad. And then y'all see each other as cool, peaches and cream. Then you come back on your niggas, they ask you about it, then you go bad on your niggas more than you went bad on Fedademics. So now let's fast forward. And I'll start playing the content after this, how it gets to this shit. But how y'all feel about the drama that's going down over there since the Fedademic, encounter?
Hey, you just called me up because that's why when you first brought it up, that's why I said academics, and you went right into it. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? That was another alley-oop.
Oh, super alley-oops, man. I feel like Kobe and Shaq in this motherfucker. We doing it. Period. No Frank Ocean.
Come on, man. We got rings around here. It's rings and things. We bring them out.
Rings and things, my nigga.
Bring them out. This is what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
they make it real easy for us, man. I mean, they don't really make it hard for a motherfucker to identify this. All you gotta do is watch their ways, man.
All right, let's get to the content.
Do it. It's crazy.
Let's see what's going on, man. They said the boy got fired. It's like YouTube challenging him.
Act is it's the act. his touch. He dude is just heinous.
I think, damn, I don't want it. Boy, they would APM and they would blurp the shit out of nigga. I don't, let's see if I get somebody.
Oh,
man, these niggas was going through it, man. They was going through it about chicks and shit. Let me see, man. Challenges, man. Let's get straight to the meat and potatoes, man. Period. Let's go, man. This guy got the full breakdown. Shout out to Two Gangster. Let me see if he got everything. Yep, he got the lawsuit. He got all that shit. Okay, boom. Let's get that. All right, man. This shit is wild, man. T-Rail, big shout out to T-Rail too, man. After he came back from Turks, man, he had the big BOF diamond chain with the diamond motherfucking BOF medallion. And he bought it for himself, man. He gave it to Smack, man. So, and he bought his nigga a Benz. Like, T-Rail was spinning on his niggas, like, right when he came home. And then to go bad on his niggas to make it right-hand man, like, man, fuck all this shit, man. So, let's see what's going down, man. And back on Fig Land. Let's go. Fair use.
And everything. I ain't agreeing with it. If he think he gonna replace me, well, let's just let our lawyers do the talking. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I got my lawyers on retainment right now. So my lawyers is gonna be getting at him and Heather lawyer. You get what I'm saying? Y'all won't see me on the Wednesday show, the Friday show, the Monday show. I won't be there. I won't be there. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't know who Terrell think he is, or he think he better than everybody, but I don't give a. I'm not no nigga to dictate and tell what to do. Since he want to play these games and think he playing with me, I'm gonna show him how slow and how retarded I am.
Smack is in Texas right now, but his lawyers are going to be contacting them soon. Smack is actually suing Heather because according to him, Terrell is broke. He don't got no type of money in his name. His girl got all his money. So that's the person that he's going to go after.
I got the lawyers on retainment. I'm in Texas right now taking care of some business. But they will be getting at this nigga. They will. I know I can't get to him because he's bankrupt. So I can't get no money out of him. But my lawyers will be coming at Heather Sanders. Yes, you will. Yeah. My lawyers will be getting at Heather Sanders for the money. She got the bag. I got the document. I got everything that I need. I've been putting up these files. That's what I'm saying. I've been putting up these files for motherfuckers that think I ain't got receipts. I got the receipts. I got the receipts with the rest. Everything.
Now I'm going to explain why they fell out. Smack is in a motorcycle club. Heather seen a video of Smack sweep.
Oh, let's play it out. This is what really started at Super Funk. They've been like going back and forth, but let Bud tell what the Super Funk started. Let's go.
Motorcycle club. Heather seen a video of Smack sweeping their floors. Smack is in a motorcycle club. Heather.
I got the receipts with Terrell. Everything.
Now I'm going to explain why they fell out. Smack is in a motorcycle club. Heather seen a video of Smack sweeping their floors. She got mad because Smack never sweeps the floor over here. She told Smack to go into the bathroom and mop the floor and to clean up all the dookie stain that's on the wall. They treated Smack like he's a janitor. Smack feels like they're not giving him any type of respect. And that's when he decided to go separate ways.
I saw you sweeping floors the other day on Insta story.
Yeah, that was old.
I was old. It instantly made me upset.
Why?
You don't sweep floors here?
Because the floors don't need to be swept here.
Yes, they do. They're dirty. Like nobody cleans up here.
I never seen you with a mop and broom in your hand.
That's what you do see. I clean that bathroom after you,
No,
dirty ass,
Chelsea
nasty.
do.
Chelsea does too. Everybody cleans the bathroom.
Through here,
but I clean that shit.
You don't do nothing.
Yes, the fuck I do.
I ain't seen you in nothing.
I come. First of all, you're not here.
Smack was trying to work things out with T-Rail, but then.
Let's not forget, this is right after the nigga T-Rail called Smack Girl 6 or 5, and then a nigga Smack called Heather 2. And then the nigga T-Rail said, okay, if Heather 2, nigga, your bitch is a -0. Some shit, man. They was calling like the B words and shit, calling their girls the B word and shit. So it was going crazy, man. Like they was. And then this is right after that. So Heather coming there cooking. I think she was mad at the 2 and, you know, what they was talking about with the girl situation and shit. So I think she came through flamed up like, nigga, what? Bad enough you said I'm a 2, nigga, but you was sweeping floors, nigga. So it heated up. It got heated up. I think it was a build up to where all this shit is going down, you know?
And them floors, man, about them floors. You know what I mean? It's mopping glow over here.
I feel Heather though. No Frank Ocean, no Diddy Bop, and no trying to steal a nigga wife, none of that shit. But I feel it because when you have a compound or something, a building, you know, and you know, motherfuckers coming in and out that motherfucker get junky. People, you know, they eat and they leave their trash. People drinking and shit. It's empty beer bottles and you know, fucking Don Julio bottles and shit everywhere. It's junky, nigga. The bathroom, niggas pissed on the floor, pissing on the motherfucking toilet. You know what I mean? The whole shit, nigga. Fucking don't even watch. Like it's like bullshit. You know, you gotta clean all that shit up. So I understand her. You know, being a boss and owning my own facilities and studios where, you know, I had the cleaner people come through and clean it up, and then shit, my wife had to clean up shit sometimes. You feel me? And I get in trouble because niggas was using my studio as a hotel. You know what I mean? I had to pull out couch where niggas could lay down if they got tired and shit, man. Niggas was sliding shit on there, man. Condoms everywhere. Nigga, I'm getting in trouble for these niggas, man. So I understand. It's just what's going down.
Hey, you said hire the janitorial service when you getting a little paper. You know what I'm saying? That way these arguments won't be had, because that started from pillow talk. Then she watching too. You know what I mean? Because if he's part of the show, like she came to him like beyond like the work, like he's the janitor. I seen you meet. Well, why ain't you do that shit here? You know what I mean? Like that was kind of like
Yeah, that was out of pocket.
yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like I'm part of this business. Like we back on figures, that's 3. I'm a business partner. What the fuck do I could pay a janitor if you don't want to pay the janitor this day? I paid a janitor the other day. The fuck I look like sweeping floors. But you gotta clean up. You know what I mean? Like I'm at the Coin Academy. You know what I mean? We do our thing at the Coin Academy, shoot there. I clean up everything. I'm not expecting nobody to clean nothing up. I'm in the bathroom cleaning shit up. I'm cleaning my mess up that I made on my podcast at that building, period. They come back, everything cleaned up. There ain't no ashes in the ashtray, no nothing, nigga. Everything cleaned up, bottles and shit gone, all that shit in the trash. It's right back how it was before they had me in that motherfucker. So just cleaning up your area. That's respected, you know what I mean? But nigga, I'm in your area, nigga. This is our building, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, we got maids and shit doing this. You feel me? Like, he ain't renting out the spot. You know what I mean?
But how she came at him though, she was you know what I mean? She had her arms folded too, like, and he looking, you know what I mean? He looking down. He's supposed to be he might have pulled him to the side and said that. But if they done dropped that, man, they done about to miss millions over some floors.
Let's get it. Let's get back to the content. Let's go.
Then he seen a new episode of MacWop. He seen T-Rail continue to make a fool out of him. That's when he decided that enough.
That's what you do see. I clean out my. Dude, they're dirty. Like nobody cleans up here.
I never seen you with a mop and broom in your hand.
That's what you do see. I clean out my bathroom after you,
No,
dirty ass, nasty. Chelsea does too. Everybody cleans the bathroom.
Through here
but
looking
I
all
clean
pretty.
that
You
shit.
don't do nothing.
Yes, the fuck I do.
I ain't seen you nothing.
I come. First of all, you're not here.
Smack was trying to work things out with T-Rail, but then he seen a new episode of MacWop. He seen T-Rail continue to make a fool out of him. That's when he decided that enough was enough and that he ain't gonna be the butt of any joke anymore. He's suing back on Fig for everything they got.
Got to make Smack clean up other niggas' dookie, all kind of shit. Back on Fig running the cold program. And they said, next dookie all on the wall. Clean it up. Get out of here. She looked at nigga and said, dookie in there.
They ain't making no better.
Did the nigga just say it was Dookie on the wall?
Like she just like she totally cleaned up the bathroom.
I didn't hear her saying it was Dookie.
Not Dookie, but you know how we do. It's on, yeah. It's on. They gonna clown him. You know what I mean? They gonna turn that into Porkies or something. They gonna talk about this shit, nigga. Hey, it's on, yeah. That's why I said the way I said it. It's beyond what you said, owning some shit, because I'm with you. Yeah, you're going to clean up your shit so the janitor won't have to come in and, at least his work won't be harder when you in there. You know what I'm saying? But it's beyond that. She was like, I do this and I don't like how you chilling. Her whole shit, she was ready to go in. She wanted to fight.
It's beyond the workspace.
Yeah.
They was talking about girls as tools and fuels and shit. Them niggas is bumping heads. Like, I want to play the other one, but nigga, let me look on my man. Look, these niggas is going at it, Jack. Like, these niggas is bumping heads and calling each other stupid and shit. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, they play this last bit of it, and then we could wrap this shit up. But I fuck with their content, man. I think brothers, them. I thought, I heard they from the same politics. I don't know, you know what I mean? If they from the same politics, they homies, you know what I mean? So I assume homies bump heads, you know what I mean? And come back to the table and get that spread together, you feel me? So we seen homies fight, you know what I mean? And be the best of homies, you know what I mean? Because they got more respect for each other after that fight and that conflict. You feel me? So I think they'll come back together and get the cheddar. You know what I mean? Get that chili. Get that chiliante. You feel me?
Come on now, all that chili sauce, but you see how they get to expose, and he said he going after them. He's going after wife. He said the whole name too.
Man, let's get it, man. This one, I ain't gonna go to the full channel. This one of little clips from something. Let's do this, man. Ready?
Yes, it's mine. James in the most like.
Wait, bro. No hostility to me, brother. I'm just asking a question, man. How am teaming up asking a question?
Hold on. Where's you getting all this challenging shit from, bitch? Is somebody getting in your ear? That's a new word you learned?
Yeah, somebody get in my ear.
Who?
You want to challenge me and say that, nigga?
Who get in your ear?
Now, say somebody get in your ear. Do I like a prostitute? Can't nobody get in my ear. Nigga.
Somebody get in your ear?
I look like a prostitute. Who's talking to you, man?
Who getting in your ear?
God, that's who is.
So what has God told you?
That Terrell be challenging you.
So Terrell has challenged you. What is he saying? Terrell challenged you on what?
Everything.
What, your intelligence?
No, everything.
What's everything?
Everything, nigga. Your looks, everything.
I'm asking you personally.
Mine, James in the most like.
Wait, bro. No hostility to me, brother.
So that's a little shorter version. You know what I mean? I ain't about to go on the real big boy. That blurper nigga. I just got the channel back, man.
We got that shit, man. We got that's AI. They pop a bunch of motherfuckers too, man. You talking about some shit in 08? You know that's AI. Ain't no human looking at that's what.
No human looking at 1,000 videos, my nigga. I got over 1,000 videos on my channel, my nigga. They went back to 08. So they went back to the beginning of the channel, nigga. Like, come on, bro.
We gonna contact YouTube immediately about that. They gotta get their algorithms algaed. You know what I'm saying? 08. God damn.
I started the channel like in 06, I think. 06, 05.
Come on.
Know, just rap videos and shit, you know. But I had some little behind the scenes shit, and they blurred me for the little behind the scenes shit.
Man, come on now. YouTube, get your tubes on point. Get your tubes untied.
No, it's all good, man. I understand the laws of the land right now. Period. You gotta follow the laws of the land, man. This platform, if you got a website, you know how much, you know what I mean, that you as far as space you have to pay for to have a platform like this. Just to pay for the space for niggas to be on this motherfucker hours and hours. You know what I mean? That costs a lot of fucking money, bro. Just to have my website, just to pay for that space. What is it called, man? The word I'm looking for. What is that shit called, man? Somebody in the tech world, tell me what that world is called when you're putting data on your website, but you're paying for the space that you use. What is that called?
Not the gigs.
Not the gigs. Nah, it's some whole other shit that you gotta pay for. Not web hosting. It ain't web hosting. It's something you gotta pay for.
Talking about too, yeah.
Not a server. Yeah, you gotta pay for the server also. But it's something else I'm looking for. You definitely gotta pay for the server. But yeah, basically the server. You know what I mean? The shit to serve all this shit. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a different name, but so many words. The server. Period. You gotta pay for that shit to handle all. It's the data I'm looking for, but it's cool. Y'all get it, man. Y'all get it. The server got it, but you gotta pay for that too. But the data that's imported in the server, you know what I mean? As far as the space you need, you gotta pay for that space to save up all this content on that server. You feel me? So what's that called? But anyway, they give us free 99 to be on their shit. They take 60% for us to be on their shit because they have to pay a lot of money to have this motherfucking platform for millions of people on this bitch to post their videos. You feel me?
Yeah, that's why they got more lenient. That's why, like, you can play your music now, anything on YouTube Music in the background or whatever, or any other content of you or whatever we do or whatever we got cracking, you know what I'm saying? So, because I was looking into that shit too, man. But come on, YouTube, y'all better quit that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's good money, man. After I thought about it, man, It was some cool footage, man. But with they new rules that they got, it don't fit with the new rules. Old rules, that's why I was able to post in '08 and not get a strike back then because it was cool. That's when YouTube, you could post anything on that motherfucker besides somebody getting wop, you feel me? But and some naked shit. But other than that, nigga, you could post anything on that motherfucker. So it didn't have the laws they have right now. So yeah. Yeah, that shit would have been posted if you know what I mean, if it was a law back then. The new laws change, you know what I mean? So when the laws change now, they go back and scrape a nigga, you know what I mean? Clean up a nigga channel. You know, that y'all passed shit that y'all let me post. Now y'all fucking damn near what 20-something years ago, my nigga. It's damn near 30 or 30 ball, 30 shit, 33. Like, god damn.
Right, you know what I mean? The kids done graduated since then, goddamn it.
Nah, 28, yeah, something, man. Shit.
That's 13 years.
13, yeah, 13 ball.
Man, come
No,
on.
that's an 18 ball, nigga.
Yeah, look, come on. Yeah, I'm up there too, goddamn it. Shit.
No, it's a 17 ball, 17 piece.
Hey, we both has
17.
You know what I mean? Shit.
That's 17, but damn, 17 years, my nigga. God damn.
Too long to count.
Yeah, nigga couldn't even count it up. I feel like I ain't gonna even say it, man.
But we and you know what I'm saying, and back on Fig, y'all get it together.
Unseen TV, man. Yes, they blamed me for some shit I did in 2008. Yes, they yeah.
Yeah, man. Like we got, I think they, that's AI, and not that's AI, man. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I'm following the rules though. I'm fucking with it, man. But back to the content shit, man. Far as these podcasts, man, these podcasts are hard to keep together, man. You know what I mean? Like we done seen hella people switch crews, man. Shout out to Joe Budden, the Joe Budden podcast. You used to see Roy and Maul up there. Now you got the new crew up there, you know, Ice Ish, you know, fucking goddamn fucking Queens Flip, goddamn Melissa Ford, you know what I mean? Mark Lamont Hill, you know what I mean? He done, you know, stepped it up, switched it up. Same with Corey. Corey used to have a multitude of different comedians on his podcast. Now it's just him, Craig, and Darlene, you know. So people, you know, podcasts, you know, sometimes they stay together, sometimes they don't, you know, but it's usually the investor or the owner of the podcast gonna keep it going. So if some people leave, some co-hosts leave, he gonna replace them and keep that shit moving. So yeah, you know, I hope, you know, T-Rail don't have to replace Smack because there's nobody like that could be Smack, period. Smack is the life of the party. It's like Chuck D, it's like Chuck D and Flavor Flav. Like how Flavor Flav the life of the party. Not saying that he look like him or nothing, but I'm saying how Flavor Flav is the life of the party and Chuck D like serious, business minded. It's like that. That's the same shit. Like Smack is the life of the party, for real, for real.
Yeah, like he like his voice, all that shit, you know what I mean? And he bring a little depth to it, a little more depth to it, you know what I mean? Not to say that the little homie don't, but you know what I mean? Like you gonna hear Smack. You know what I'm talking about? Like his voice, you gonna hear him. It's distinct. So you should want that. You know what I mean? Just going back to that video though, his girl been wanting to say some shit. You can tell, man. Like you know, when you see a chick sit with her legs open like that, she ready to bump.
Since he called her a two, nigga, she been mad at that nigga.
Hey, she was ready to Jackie Joyner Kersey that table on him, man, and get to him. She was ready to hurdle everything.
But they all hella family, bro. They gonna get through that. Heather, him, and they hella family.
Yeah.
Like, they family, man. It ain't like somebody put them together. Like they are family. They come from the whole Kendrick TDE family. They come from Tiger family. Like they fuck with it the long way, man. So before this podcast shit, they've been rocking out. So I think that shit could be solved, and they're gonna have like some intermediate people, you know, within the crew that bring them together, sit it down and iron that shit out and get back to the chili, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you who they fuck with TDE or was they just you know what I mean, like affiliates? But
No, Smack definitely was with TDE. Mac Wap was a TDE DJ. Smack was on tour with him. I think a hype man, dancer, whatever. T-Rail was fucking with Last King, the clothing line with fucking Tiger. Also on tour with Tiger everywhere, like road manager type of shit, whatever his position was. So they all been around the world with TDE and Tiger and making pop moves and shit. So they started doing their own podcasts and shit and came together on that. And then AD, AD is a full-blown rapper, turned podcaster. AD got LA slaps, you know what I mean? He come from LA, with dumbass slaps, pure rapper. And he just hung, I don't know if he hung it up, but he doing the community and shit, you know what I mean? But he was over there with Adam 22. T-Rail was over there with Adam 22, and then they branched off, did their own shit. So I respect them, you know what I mean? Period. Like they branched off and did their own thing. Like, fuck it, man. Like Roy and Maul, like, okay, no Joe, we gonna do our one too. Roy and Maul doing their own thing, getting $1 million deals and shit. Same with back on Fig and the community, they getting big deals. I can't count their pockets, but I know they getting big deals, big sponsorships.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Prize Picks. All them niggas got Prize Pick deals, so they're making bread over there, man. Period. So salute to them, man. They get that shit together.
It's all good, even if it's content to get motherfuckers on their shit. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the trend. You know what I mean? They surfing that wave, boy. That's a tsunami. If they arguing, boy, they gonna get them hits. You know what I mean? Like, especially within they little set. And I ain't saying them. I'm just saying how this is going on right now. But I just want to piggyback to. Seem like everywhere academics go, who he fuck with. Like it's like turmoil, like, you know what I mean? Was it orchestrated? I ain't gonna say orchestrated, but as soon as he left from Turks and Caicos, they into it.
Yeah.
Like, and that kind of, like he said, like dude stunting in front of him, and like if they supposed to be half and half, and like you said, I ain't counting his pockets. I don't even know the half of all that. You know what I mean? But for him to go ham like that, like, hey, and then they seem like they clowning him too when they was asking him questions like, "What you mad for?" Like what's the problem? You know what I mean? Like he in my ear, type shit. Like, you know what I mean? And we know with Fig, everybody Figueroa, so you know what they mean. Like, so I kind of laughed off of that. So they really he feeling some kind of way, man.
But how? I don't know how. Like,
me neither, man.
If you're doing content and everybody, like, as far as my old co-hosts, they done left and leveled up. They had bigger opportunities and shit. That's the only reason why my old co-host left. You know what I mean? But we ain't never had no arguments off the camera. Like, if we did, it was on camera on some debating shit. It was like a heated debate or something. That's about it. But we are friends to the end, buddies. Like, it was never no shit like that off camera or some shit that got so crazy that, you know what I mean, it get disrespectful to where, you get to talk about people, girls and whatnot. Like, yeah, that's when it's disrespect and go and calling each other the B word. Like, we ain't never did that at Smoke a Lot Radio. You know what I mean? Salute the people who have to go through that and do that. But that's how they talk to each other. They, like, over there, I noticed they call each other the B word and all that. Yeah, I'm like, man, whoa, that, like, where I'm from, that shit don't fly. That's fight word.
But that's the culture. The youngsters, they be, you know what I mean? They be bitching each other back and forth. Like, man, man. Like, and I be hearing it like they say that, like, bro.
They say that like nigga. Like how nigga be like, my nigga. Where we going, nigga? Nigga, where we going, bitch? Like, god damn, where we going, bitch?
Y'all ain't
like, damn.
Man,
I don't like that, man. That's the only thing I don't like about how they talk, man. But other than that, them are some successful young brothers, man. Keep doing y'all thing, man. The community back on Fig, man. The whole AP, what they call APB, whatever that company called that y'all, man. The whole umbrella, man. Keep putting on, bro. This ain't no bad wishes. This is reporting on the content, man. Y'all better get smacked right, Dynamite. because he's a huge contribute. Like I seen T-Rail just do these last 2 episodes by itself, and it was kind of dry. It needed some lotion, man. Without Smack, y'all bounce off each other. Y'all got that chemistry to where y'all both clown with each other. Y'all both, you know, had nobody to clown with, bro. Like it felt dry, my nigga. It felt like any other nigga on YouTube just reacting on shit. But when y'all get together, get the clowning and shooting and shit and talking y'all history, whatever, that's magic right there. That's lightning in the motherfucking bottle, my nigga. So don't break that up for nothing, man. Y'all need to get it back together and get that cheddar. That's all I can say about that. That chemistry is amazing between them two and Heather. All 3 of them, they got it. Period.
Hey, yeah, he said it don't have lotion. He needs to put the lotion in the basket. He said he needs lotion.
Nigga need to put this. It was dry. He needs some lotion. Nigga, Heather wasn't there neither. It was just him by himself. Like, nigga, you at least need Heather in that motherfucker. Like, damn. Like, yeah, it was just him by himself. He had like a little paper. Like he said, he signed some papers for Smack or something. I made him sign the papers. It was dark. He had a dark and dim and shit. Like, yeah, it wasn't it.
Put the lotion in the basket.
It wasn't him, man. So with that being said, salute to them brothers, man. Drake, man, you need to get a refund. Young Thug, hey, man, in today's society, man, you a hero, man. So sweep that, breast that shit off your shoulders, man. Live life, man. Put out some dope music, man. They gonna forget about it. Straight up. As far as Reggie Carroll, man, big rest in peace, man. Yeah, big rest in peace. And all the comedians out there that's angry, we feel your pain, man. Big condolences to y'all. That was y'all homie. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, we lost a real one, man. And hopefully one day Cat will, clear, just say how he feel about the situation. On that note, man, we out this thing, man. Another episode of WTF Weekly, man. Co-host MJG in this thing, man. We went missing network. Our other co-hosts probably busy tonight doing this 1, 2, but we held it down like 4 flat tires. You feel me? MJG, man, give you shout outs before we get up out of here.
Same thing. You already know. Yuck. Shout out to Shanika. Shout out to the Rich Mob. You know how we do everybody. You know what I'm saying? CJ Rich. You know what I mean? The Gooch, the Great, the Honorable. The Honorable. You know what I mean? Everybody again in the chat, you know what I'm saying? MJD, the G stand for go get it, goddamn it. And be
God damn it.
You know what I'm talking about? Yup. You know what I'm saying? Where we going? That away.
This way, that away. You feel me? Hey, salute to MJG in the building, mate. One time for the one time, bro. You have a good one.
You have a good one. Shout out, yada da.
How bye? Yeah, it is. MJG in this thing, man. Hey, another episode of WTF Weekly with your host with the most Coolado smoke. Yuck me's out in the he's house, man. Yeah, feel me? Go get that Coolado in your life, Dynamite. You see the bag with the boy, you know the swag, man. The Kool-Aid bag, you know you got the bag. Period. SmokeLoudRecords.com. Hit that thing up. Support the mob, man. Hit them likes on the way out, man. Get up in them comments with no nonsense, man. Talk y'all shit and pop y'all shit. You feel me? Another episode, WTF Weekly, man. You feel me? We gave our shout outs, man. We out, man. Salute to the whole mob, the whole chat. Everybody tapping in from all around the world, little boys and girls, man. Big salute to all the mods doing their job. Shaniqua, Ebony, man. Unseen TV, man. Everybody up, Goose the Great, you know what I mean? The Honorable, everybody up in this thing doing their thing, man. You know what I mean? Arcade TV, man. Salute to you too, man. You definitely were doing your 1-2 tonight on the OWAP. Ebony, man. Salute to you, miss. You feel me? Definitely, man. Everybody put them them prayer hands for Reggie Carroll, man. Put them prayer hands for Reggie Curls on the ride out. And we out, man. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your guy, man. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Damn. Kind of shifty and hungry, man. Catch y'all on the next episode, man. Hit them likes on the way out, man. Hit the subscribe if you ain't subscribed already, man. And if you like the dope, if you enjoy the conversation, make a donation. Cash App at the bottom of the screen, Mean Gene. We out this thing. Have a good night and a good morning, Dynamite. You bitch you. Yada da. All right.